Hi everybody, how's it going? Sorry about the late video. I know things happen and sometimes ideas are harder to put together than I give myself credit for. But welcome in. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I hope everybody stays safe with the weather coming up this week. I know tomorrow's looking lousy, but what can you do? Anyway, our little brief video for today. First off the schedule. Tomorrow night I will be, as always, be at LOK Corral at 7 o'clock. And on Wednesday night, Jonathan's at 7 o'clock as well, downtown Nashville. I will say I do have another show coming up on the horizon. I will be starting to do bingo in the month of June. I'll explain a little bit more about that when we get around to there, but I'll be doing that out in Lebanon at Cedar City Brewing Company starting in June. So if anyone is interested in bingo or anyone knows anyone interested in bingo, feel free to send them my way. With that, our music for this week is as requested by a player at my Wednesday night game. It will be a video game theme. Sorry to the folks who that is not their thing, but I told you, it's okay to request things. It will be one everybody's heard of, I can promise that at least. And as far as our clue, or our little trivia factoid for this week, I figured we'd go with Robin Williams this week. Of course, he had a lot of great movies such as Patch Adams, Hook, Mrs. Doubtfire, Aladdin, and What Dreams May Come. Some great movies. Amazing how many great movies he had. His first major film role was as Popeye in Popeye. Of course, he got his start on that doing stand-up comedy before hitting the role of Mork in Mork and Mindy. And one of the things about his movies that I find really interesting is he always managed to get a little of his own personal philosophy into those movies. You know. So I highly recommend going out and watching those if you have a chance. Good to watch one for Robin Williams. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I could go on and on and on, but we're not going to do that today. But I hope everybody has had a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.